Guys, we're doing another battle of today. We have battle brisket on my Weber Kettle and inside on my Ninja Foodi coming up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. If you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get the alerts on all what we're doing here. All right, so today we're going to continue in my Battle of series, if you will. Charlie's here for us. We're going to be doing a brisket today. We have a brisket flat. So we're gonna try a brisket in the Ninja Foodi. You know, this series is all about bringing the outdoors inside for those who can't get their grill fired up. You know, people that are covered in snow, people that are, you know, stuck in their apartments that can't get a grill in their apartment because that's not very smart. So today, I'm going to give a brisket a go. So last night I bought a pretty decent sized brisket flat. There was plenty of fat on it, so all I did was a little bit of trimming on there. Got that fat cap, kind of pulled it down a little bit, trimmed the edges a bit, made it look a little bit more presentable. I cut the brisket in half, add two more or less equal parts. We're starting the Weber Kettle brisket now about 3 hours before we're gonna start the brisket in the Foodi. The brisket in the Foodi is gonna take about an hour and a half. The one in the kettle is gonna take about 4.5 hours. It's not necessarily hot and fast, but it's such a smaller brisket that it won't take as much time as like a normal big packer brisket. What I did last night, I talked about, we trimmed it up, I cut it in half. I seasoned it up with two different kinds of rubs. I did a base layer of It's Incredible by Heaven Made Products, and then their Texas brisket rub. I seasoned up both of them for comparison's sake. When I cook it in the Foodi, I'm going to add beef stock instead of water in there, and a little bit of Worcestershire, that W sauce, Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to use that in the Foodi, and then a little bit of liquid smoke in there too. So it's going to get all that nice beefy, smoky flavor kind of permeating through it as we pressure cook the brisket. And then I'll air crisp it, warm that outside bark as we go, okay? But the one on the kettle is just gonna be done with my SlowNSear. We'll put a little bit of water in the reservoir. We got some nice hickory wood chunks that we're gonna put in there, and just do it like we normally would. We'll wrap when the color's right. When I feel it's about time to wrap, we'll wrap with some beef stock, maybe a little bit of Worcestershire in there too. All right, that's it, guys. Let's get over on the grill and get this thing fired. All right, guys, we got the SlowNSear set up. We have little hickory wood chunks in there. Get those fired up in there. Get it up. All right, we're gonna get this going. Get the brisket on in 1 sec. Let's get this, get some water in that SlowNSear. Take the grill grate off. All right, I got my temperature probe going right here so we can monitor the internal temperature. We want to keep it between 275, 300. That'll be good. This bad boy on right here. Oh, that's nice. We got a nice big fat cap on there. Even though I trimmed it down a little bit, I left enough fat on there to really keep it going. Fat side's up against the convection of the Weber Kettle. All the heat's gonna be coming from on top of it. Fat cap side up. Okay, we'll work on getting that bark going. See you back here in a couple hours. Okay, guys, it's time to prepare the brisket in my Ninja Foodi. All right, so we have our basket in there. We're gonna keep that in there. I have my little concoction here of basically my au jus. It has 3/4 cup of broth, a couple dashes of this liquid smoke, about a teaspoon each, and a teaspoon of this Worcestershire sauce. Okay, and water to finish it out, hot water to finish it out. Okay, so we're just gonna pour this in there. Let's get our brisket flat in there. I'll let this sit out for a little bit. So that's it. We're going to set our pressure cooking lid in there. Make sure it's locked on. Hit pressure, keep it on high. We're gonna go 1 hour. When we hit start, it's gonna come to pressure. We have the vent sealed. We'll do a quick release on it and put the air frying lid on, and we'll create our bark by using the air fryer, the air crisp lid. All right. So we'll see you in an hour. All right, guys, we did a quick release. So let's see what we look like on the inside here. Ooh. Got a little steamage going. All right. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. We're gonna add a little bit more of this brisket rub on there so we can continue to make this bark. Okay, so we're gonna air fry it or air crisp at 415 minutes. We'll take a look and see how we're doing. All right, come on back. All right, guys, here's our brisket flat. Got that nice bark on there. Let's get ready to wrap this bad boy. All right, guys, let's get this going. It's a little bit breezy out here today, so let's put that on there to hold it. Some good, get that good bark in there. Here you see scratch test. Good stuff there. Seal it tight. Throw a couple little shots of Worcestershire in there, like a teaspoon worth. And about 1/4 of a can of this beef stock right up. All right, nice and sealed. Let's get this back on there. I'm gonna put a probe in now. It's right in the middle. Get this back on the fire. All right, guys, we're gonna keep watching the temperature. We're gonna probe for tenderness in about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna look for about 205, 210, and then we'll pull it and let it rest. All right, come on back. Okay, the 15 minutes of air frying is up. All right, that's looking pretty good. That's about the bark we're looking for. All right, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna let this rest for a bit. We're gonna get this brisket off the kettle open, sliced up. Whew, look at that. I put it in another tin here so we can keep all that au jus that we made. So let's take this bad boy out. All right, so the grain was going this way, so we're gonna cut across the grain. Beautiful. Ooh, that's nice and hot. Not bad, not bad. Acceptable floppiness. All right. Now let's go ahead and get the Foodi one. All right. Here's the brisket from the Foodi. It's pretty juicy. It's got that nice fat cap on it. Let's come on back for the taste test. Okay, guys, got it all ready for the thumbnail, so let's take a little bite of it. I think it's pretty clear. You can see that obviously this one's the Foodi, this one's the kettle, but taste test is the way we're gonna go. So we're gonna try the Foodi first. Looks pretty good. It looks basically like pot roast. All right, Foodi tastes like a pot roast. Not getting any of the smoke coming from the liquid smoke that I put in there. So basically we turned a brisket into a pot roast. So maybe this isn't one of the winners in our little trial. But let's try a little of the kettle brisket. Got a nice little smoke ring there, nice little fat cap. Obviously the brisket from the kettle is tons better. And so far, every barbecue item I've put into the Foodi and tried to make barbecue out of it has turned out wonderful and been somewhat complimentary to barbecue item outside. This is not one of those. This is basically a pot roast. Turned out fine. It's edible. We're gonna eat it, but it's not barbecue ready. So if you're looking to do like an outdoor barbecue style in the Ninja Foodi with a brisket, it ain't gonna happen. All right, guys, that's it. I'm still coming up with new ideas for our versus challenge for the Foodi versus the kettle, but that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ.